Time to turn to another spooky scene, and we take you to a suburban haunted house where ghosts and ghouls are coming out of the shadows.
Time is fleeting. Madness.
Look at that. Dawn and Jim Slanker are lighting up the night with their Technicolor nightmare in Carroll Stream. They call it the Canyon Trails Cemetery, after the name of the street they live on. But while they are scaring their neighbors, the Slankers are also scaring up donations for the Northern Illinois Food Bank and Dalmatian Rescue. Those are good boys and ghouls.
You love to read those things, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Look how happy he looks. Now it's time for tonight's spooky scene, and we're going to take you to southwest suburban Plainfield, where one family has really gone all out. You better watch where you step in the front yard of Tammy and Dan Crine. Skeletons, werewolves, and goblins are popping up all over there. In back, a full 7-room haunted house. It's opened every Friday and every Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. through the end of the month. It's free, but there are donations that they accept. All that going to a local food pantry.
Tonight's spooky scene takes us to Orland Hills, and it does include a haunted house. Ooh. Mike Yazenbeck has created these scenes every year for about a decade now. He says he works on the animated props for the haunted house in his lawn year-round and then spends about 3 weeks setting things up each fall. Try it in Orland Hills.
Impressive, but it's going to get a little washing off.
Hey, you know what? It's Halloween, and this time of year, scenes of horror kind of become the norm. And here's a question for you. What if people who put all that stuff in their yard were your neighbors? I mean, lots of people will put out Halloween decorations like a pumpkin here or a ghost there.
Turning the front yard into a graveyard has turned into big business. This year, the average shopper will spend just over $66 on Halloween stuff, and that means sales in the U.S. will total over $6 billion, putting Halloween second only to Christmas. But what makes you think one of these add to the value of your home? Edward Kellison's yard has become a tradition in his neighborhood.
We have people that stop by all holiday long that will ask to walk through the yard and take pictures with the different decorations and stuff like that.
Ed has a couple of different displays in his yard, but the Crine family in Plainfield takes the term yard hunt to a whole different level.
Why did you start doing this?
Just for, my wife's actually started me out. She had Jason and Freddie in the front yard, and then we found out about Halloween conventions, and it just blew up overnight, just for the love of it.
That passion lasts all year long, with Dan taking 2 months to set up his yard. It includes a haunted house in the back and over a dozen actors volunteering their time to scare you on weekends in October. But the Crines are just part of a growing community of yard haunts that are trying to use this holiday to help people in real-life scary situations. Tom Kramer is from Haunts Against Hunger. He wanted to add something special to the spookiest of traditions.
Not only can Halloween be fun, but it can also be something that we can do to help our community, and especially right now with the economy where it is and the food banks being dangerously low.
So even if you're not really into this, you can still help with a donation like this.
And there are actually 7 different yard haunts that are collecting canned goods throughout our area to give to the local food pantries. We've got a link to them on our website, cbs2chicago.com. And you can pick up a shirt, Haunts Against Hunger. Check it out. Very cool.
Very nice.
And even if you're not into it, just show up at their house and drop off canned food. They'll be happy to take it. Finally, guys, the one I went to, Souls of the Forsaken in Plainfield. They actually give out poker chips if you survive.
Very scary.
Nice. Yes.
Cool.
All right, let's get to our top stories at 6.
The University of